As someone who is sensitive to rejection, it's important that you increase your awareness of your thoughts, along with other aspects of your experience. But when we focus on your thoughts, what we want you to do is to not just be in your thoughts. I mean, you're having thoughts all the time, but to be able to step out of them and look at them. The difference is a little bit like, being in the river with the current, being carried by the current, or stepping to outside the river on the bank of it and watching it. And that's what we want you to do with this awareness of thoughts. And as you do this, then you can see maybe ways that you are struggling with maybe viewing yourself negatively or expecting negativity from other people. So it's kind of an inner rejection or outer rejection awareness. You might be aware of what I would call emotional thoughts. So a lot of our thoughts are kind of either driven by or fused with our emotions. Embarrassment is an emotion that's fused with thoughts because you have perceptions of how people might view you for having done something, and then you might feel embarrassed. But thoughts are part of that. Feeling betrayed is another one. You feel betrayed, but it's because you had expectations, thoughts about what you expected from someone else. So your awareness of thoughts would include these things. You might notice that you have conflicting thoughts. So you want to see that conflict. On the one hand, you might think, gosh, I have this friend who's really always been supportive. And yet, maybe in a certain circumstance, you expect that the friend is going to judge you for something. You don't have to pick a side. And in fact, with self-awareness, we don't want you to pick a side. We want you to see the dynamic. Because the more you can see of what's happening, of all the different thoughts and the different layers of them, the more you can appreciate your experience. That helps with empathy. It will help with compassion. And on the whole, what I call compassionate self-awareness, so that you can start to respond differently to your rejection sensitivity, or to your thoughts of rejection, your expectations of it, or when you are rejected and you're blown away by it, or knocked down by it, you can kind of question that reaction. You can observe the thoughts and reflect on them. All of this increases your awareness. Eventually, you'll also bring it together with other levels of awareness, such as emotions, your sensations, actions, those kinds of things. You'll eventually bring it together. But for right now, for the exercise I'm suggesting that you do, or the focus I'm suggesting for you, is just to be aware, to observe your thoughts and gain an appreciation of the different levels of them, so that you can respond differently, and it will help you to react differently to your rejection sensitivity, eventually giving you greater strength and greater resilience in moving forward.